enduring name with my first superhero video. So, for, I don't know, hopefully until I run out of superheroes, I'll be making, along with NFL logos, I'll be making superheroes. So we're going to start with the Flash. And, you know, I'm going to be doing superheroes from DC, from Marvel, maybe some indie comics. We shall see. So anyway, I'll start you guys off. Basically, I used that mask that you see. I didn't want to build that from scratch or anything, and it's given to you, but you have to do a challenge to get it. So keep that in mind. It's not one of the tools you get. You have to. Oh shit. Nope, forgot what you have to do. But you got to do something. So go ahead and look it up. And honestly, I think it's an easy challenge, so you might already have it. Oh, you know what? You have to steal a crate or a care package from an enemy, I believe. So yeah, not too difficult. But once you've done that, then yeah, you're good to go for this logo. So as you see, the face is kind of tilted, and that's just to make the picture a little more interesting. In a lot of logos people create, or emblems people create, and frankly drawings people make, you know, totally apart from Black Ops 2, a lot of drawings people make, including myself, I'm totally guilty of this, are just not that interesting because their characters aren't doing anything. And in this instance, even though the Flash is basically just going to be glaring at us, you know, I didn't want just a casual, you know, like head straight type of picture. You want it to be somewhat interesting, so his head is kind of tilted, and you can tell he's serious. You know, he's serious mode. He's going for his 15 kill streak or whatever, so he's buckling down. Anyway, so right now I'm creating the earpieces. Basically, the left and right sides, you know, you just copy and paste to get the exact same earpieces. But on the right side, I make the earpiece, or not the actual earpiece, but the thing coming out of the earpiece. It's not really an antenna. I don't know, maybe a wing. I think it might be a wing, like the wing from like the God of Mercury or something. But yeah, the wing on the earpiece on the right should be a little bit lighter than the one on the left, and that's because you'll see in a moment I will start shading the Flash. And he'll have highlights on the right side of his face, because that's where I'm saying that the light is coming from. And on the left side of his face, it'll be shaded. So yeah, make the right earpiece, or the right wing of the earpiece, a little bit lighter shade of yellow. So, and you just see I made the nose with just shaded tools. And by shaded, I mean I made them black initially, or dark gray, black or dark gray, and I lowered the opacity to a comfortable level, like around 40 or 50 usually, and it makes it look like, by doing that, you get good shadows, and if you build your facial features out of shadows, it'll make the picture look a ton better. You know, whenever you're creating like a custom logo, try not using solid black lines. Like try shading to get your facial features. So for the neck that I just built, that looks you might think he's like Brachiosaurus the Flash or something, like a combined version, but I'm gonna add shoulders. So essentially, when I first made this logo, the face was a little bit bigger, and you'll see that later in the video. The first Flash I made was just the face was a tad closer to you, so I didn't have to worry about creating shoulders. I actually had an extra layer to shade a little bit. But in this version, I ended up messing it up, but I corrected myself. I got creative with it. So yeah, the shoulders are coming. That layer I just added is just a highlight to the earpiece, to the right earpiece. So what you want to do is kind of place it. you want to line the back end of that highlight, the earpiece highlight, you want to line that with the back end of the actual earpiece. Hopefully you can see that, and then squish it just a little bit to make it extend all the way to the base of the Mercury wing. So when I was doing the shadows, and really mainly the shadows for the flash here, I got really you'll see in a second, I got really ambivalent. I didn't know where I wanted to place that shadow. I knew I wanted to kind of round off his head, you know, like make his head look a little more round than it currently is. But I also wanted the shadow to extend to the neck and kind of create a darker shadow that complements the lighter highlight on his neck, if you know what I mean. And you're seeing me meddle with that right now. Essentially, I throw that trapezoid out that I was using for the neck shadow, and I use this inverted mountain shadow, I guess you could call it, or a hill, I don't know. But yeah, I use that tool instead. So from here on out, I'm just making a lot of little tweaks, and I'm also kind of running through my head what I would like to use for the last couple layers. I know I'm probably going to shade some more for the last couple layers, but I don't know exactly where. And really, it's up to you. Like after this one highlight is essential, I believe. But after I make this last highlight, you can kind of shade or make some highlights in places of your choice. You know, this is the essentials right here that are in place. So right now, I'm going to give you a couple of options. One of the options is to give like slight highlights to the eyes. You know, that really makes the eyes look a lot better, especially because I didn't create the black pupils for the eyes. I, of course, actually do this. This is also essential, by the way. The tool I'm manipulating right now, that that makes it so his head doesn't look like, you know, like cone head or something. It looks normal now. Okay. So anyway, by the way, for that tool, you want to choose dark gray when you're cropping off the top of the head. So anyway, back to the highlights and shadows of your choice. You could either highlight the eyes with the tool I used, or you can perhaps like highlight one eye and then add a shadow to his forehead or something, which is what I'm going to show you right now. So I took the highlight off of the left eye, and now I'm trying to create a nice forehead shadow. And I deleted it, but it'll be... Oh, it's just really light, maybe? I don't know. I'm blind, I think. There we go. There it is. So there's the forehead shadow. I took off the left highlight of the eye. And your choice between those two. And that's the first flash I created, by the way. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. More to come.